Yo, guys, it's your boy Dream Team Neil.
And your boy Darm, we back with another video. Y'all see what we here with. Very, very interesting one here. Considering the fact we know when it's coming. we got Bill Burr. How you know the N-word is coming? Definitely many. I mean, I feel like if you black, there's a chance it might come. There's a high possibility. There's a 99.8% chance it might. It might slip out your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We be fortunate. We don't say it too much on the videos. Sometimes it slip out. I'll be like, oh snap. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. I'll say it a couple times. I ain't gonna lie.
It just slip out sometimes. But
with white people, you don't expect it to come.
Come on, at all. If it
so it's always a surprise.
That's probably one of the biggest surprises out here. You know what I'm saying? Especially these days. Back then, it probably wouldn't have been no surprise. I think they were using it more than us back then. Back then, a different story. Today, we'll be surprised.
They were surprised to not be called that.
On it, yeah. Wait, Master didn't use no.
Man.
But we're gonna check this out. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Let's see what our guy Bill got to say about this one.
It's nice to be back here down in the South, man. I had a real weird experience last time I came down here. I was in Nashville, right? Sort of an awkward social situation, right? I'm sitting at this bar. There's this white dude sitting like 2 stools away. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. And that Terrell Owens story was in like sports news. So I try to make conversation. I'm like, man, look at this guy. This guy just signed a $40 million contract. He's already bitching, man. How much money do you need to make? And the dude looks at me. He's like, you know what I say? And then he looked over his shoulder, which I now know is the telltale sign that the N-word is coming. And it's coming hard. Oh, yeah, it's not going to be pronounced with...
Not the shoulder, over the shoulder.
Over the shoulder, yeah. You know what?
I swear.
Who in the bar?
like crossing the street, gotta look both ways.
On everything. Look at both ways, making sure, because I gotta say this loud. Let me make sure the hearing distance too. Let me make sure whoever hear me,
I swear to God.
It's going to be with the R, and he hit the R. He like stuck the landing.
Damn.
It was like a dismount. Clan members high-fiving in the background, like doing the wave. Just out of nowhere. So now immediately I'm looking over my shoulder like, what the hell are you doing? You know what I mean? I'm waiting for like this hail of black fists to come raining down on top of me. I hate when people do stuff like that. That dude made me part of like a potential ass kicking that I had nothing to do with.
Guilty by association.
You don't do shit like that. He just had that word hot potato, just threw it in my lap. Trying to pass it down to the next white
hot
dude.
Potato. He ain't got nobody to pass it to.
I hate when people do that, man. It's like, dude, feel me out first. Ask some questions. Do you like to fish? Have you ever fucked your sister? Right? I start rattling off answers, then you go old school. You give me a pamphlet, you tell me about your militia.
My dude said old school.
Just dive into it. That dude was one of the angriest people I ever met. I should have known that word was coming because he was just watching Terrell, right? Anytime I would bring up, look at man, that guy's talking trash. He would just like flip out. He won't shut up. Those people get like so mad they're not even looking at you. Just shut up and play the game.
On everything.
You know what's funny? I don't even like Terrell, but now I love the guy. Because every time I see him talking trash, I know this idiot in Nashville is just losing his mind, like kicking over his kitchen TV. Shut the fuck up.
Why is he on every sports center channel now?
I swear to God.
T.O. was making everybody mad back then.
I am. Not like when it happens to me or if I see it live. I like watching it on TV, Watching people, get attacked by animals. Just get blasted in the face or something, Like, I'm a huge sports fan. My favorite, moment of, the last year was in sports? That Detroit Piston, Indiana Pacer bench clearing brawl. Wasn't that great? That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. I was so confused when I watched ESPN that day. They were like, that was absolutely disgraceful. Basketball fans, they just must be. I'm sitting there looking like, I'm a basketball fan. I loved it. I thoroughly enjoyed watching out-of-shape civilians get the shit kicked out of them by professional athletes.
And it seemed like they asked for him, boy. I said,
boy, they was definitely.
Steven Jackson was sliding everybody. I said Ron Artest, he was done after a few minutes. I said Steven Jackson was the one sliding everybody. He was literally slipping and sliding on everything. Yeah, that's still one of the craziest things that ever happened. But
these fans just be getting crazy sometimes, man.
Hey, and the way it is now, you used to be surprised we ain't have another Malice in the Palace or in the garden, a Malice in the garden or something.
I swear.
That's how bad it's been.
It was fascinating. And I think as sports fans, we kind of had it coming, right? Because how many times you gone to a game, right? You got a little too drunk. You started screaming at some dude on the field who could clearly kick the shit out of you, right? If you saw him in the parking lot, you'd be like, hey, can you sign my stamp collection? I think you get in the game, you're all drunk. You're like, you suck, buddy. You're a piece of shit. And they're always calling him up. Come on up here. Come on up here. Well, they came up there. They did, and they kicked the shit out of everybody. It was great. It was like a cartoon. You're like beating up whole rows of people at once. Like, I loved every second. I love how Ron Artest punched the wrong guy. Wasn't that great? He taught that dude a valuable lesson in life. When shit goes down, you don't just stand there like you're watching a movie like
on everything.
Wow,
Exactly.
it's coming right at me.
Exactly.
Must be in 3D or something.
Well, I would have been like,
That was a 5'6", 110-pound white dude. Had an angry 6'10" black dude running right at him. That had to have been in his top 3 nightmares all time. Right behind getting his dick cut off and being lit on fire.
dang.
And he just stood there. He's like trying to explain himself. Well, I still have the liquid in my cup, so there's no way I can. He's an idiot.
Oh my gosh. That's exactly how it was too. I would have been like, what you swing at me for?
I wouldn't even been in the vicinity no more.
Come on now.
I would have jumped about 8 rows.
Come on, D.
By the
I'm
time
like,
he got to me.
On everything. I'm like, we didn't see Ron Artest get angry every game. And now he understands, like, what do you think he's gonna do?
I swear
Talk
to
to you? Have a talk with like he over here slinging his teammates off of him and the coach.
And I think they ended up interviewing a dude who like really did it or whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember. It was like he was there just chilling. Never got in trouble. He was just chilling. That's the craziest thing.
I swear to God.
Oh man.
All right, guys, that's all we got for this one. We always enjoy watching Bill Burr. If you guys got a favorite video suggestion, make sure you drop it in that comment section. Subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and we out.